I just got back in the car from the event, and this was one of the best events I've ever been to in my Chinese class, because first of all, I wasn't expecting it's going to be this eventful for me. Usually, you know, they tell you about the cultural part, and like there's in festivals or event, like they have food for you to try to make or taste. And then they fed us, and I sat by like some random people because all of my classmates came with their own partners. They asked us to bring our partners, but we live so far away and they didn't want to bother Josh to come all the way with me. There was another event after this we're going, and he's coming for that one, and we're taking care of our dogs right now, and so we can't leave them for too long. Anyways, I came by myself. I didn't have my classmates to sit next to, so I would just sat by random chair, and like these people from different classes, different levels, were sitting by me, and I learned so many things. I learned how to pull all the audios for the textbook. I learned how to make flashcards with no vocabularies. There is an app, you have to purchase $30 bundle of flashcard, but I didn't know about it, and I wanted to like remember things on my head. I'm like, oh, it's so hard, because every chapter you learn about 15 new vocabularies in this class, and it's so much, right? So they told me that this $30 of a bundle, totally worth it, so I'm gonna do that. I wish I met them earlier. I feel like it would have made my life so much easier. So to my introvert self, go to events, because honestly today I didn't want to go. I'm like, oh, it's gonna be another festival, like just sitting in here. I just eat and then go, but like I have to learn how to connect with people and allow for opportunities to come to me, because this is going to be life-changing for me, knowing how to pull the audios from the textbook, because our teacher has been sending us to us little by little, and I'm like, lady, when I'm ready to do the homework, I'm like ready to do them all in one go. I don't want to do bits and pieces. Anyways, I'm so happy. It would help me to get a little bit more ahead on the Chinese homework that I have to do. But yeah, so this festival was like right after the Moon Festival. It was like 99, double 99, like an event. You do hiking, and like you drink this tea. What is it called? Chrysamine tea? Chrysamine tea. And there was one thing that they taught us how to make, and they had a it's like a sushi maker, but it's like bigger size. I loved it. They just had rice, like regular leftover rice. You press it, and then you put in like different beans. It's like a sweet bean, like with red beans, and they had mung beans, the green one. You could either do both of them in different layers, or you could do one at a time, or you could just pick one, which one of them you prefer only, and then you press them just like the lasagna layer, and on top you could have mixed nuts. It was so delicious, so healthy. Like for dessert, it would be so nice. And we've been just talking to my classmates about different things that you could layer up. You could do maybe mangoes, coconut like milk or syrup. Oh my gosh, opportunities for that. I cannot wait to try to make some at home. You know, sometimes you crave like for something sweet, right? Instead of eating something crab. Like, this is not fried, or it doesn't have any extra oil or anything. It's just rice, has protein, right? And like with beans, or you can have just like fruit or something else in there. I'm so excited. And it's not like tiny little sushis. It's kind of like large, the size, so you can share, you know, you can make one and then have it with tea with somebody. I loved it so much. I loved it so much. So I'm really happy about showing up today for class. Even though we didn't have class, but I'm happy I showed up to this event today. Let's just say that. All right, now we're gonna head out because I'm gonna be meeting Josh at the main library of our city. There's an event, it's a Persian event. It's called Mehregan. It's like a harvest time, same thing with the Moon Festival. It's a festival time, farmers communities, they used to celebrate. So after all the harvest is done, so you gather and celebrate. So it's the same thing that Chinese people have. So it's the Persian version of it, and I'm so excited to go and see what it looks like. They're gonna have different vendors, there's gonna be food tasting. I was looking at the menu of the event, so it looks like it's gonna be something exciting to try. So I'm excited to go ahead and meet Josh there, and maybe I'll meet some of my friends there too, so we'll see. All right, heading out now. I think it's gonna be about like 25 minutes away from where I am. So yeah, let's head out and go meet Josh at the Mehregan Persian event. Got back from the event, so it was two cultural events today. It was the Taiwanese Moon Festival, which I guess the accurate name for it is Mid-Autumn Festival, and also the Persian Mehregan Festival. They were both harvest festivals for the farmers. When you finish the harvesting, you're celebrating. So it was very fun to go to two similar events in two different cultures. Yeah, the Iranian festival was so fun. They had dancing, a lot of sweets vendors. We've tried a couple of different pastries. And this thing that I shared, oh my gosh, it was amazing. It's a sweet rice porridge with saffron. The majority of the Persian cuisine has rose water in it. Oh, it was amazing. I haven't had it for such a long time, so it was really, really refreshing to have it. I was able to get it there, and I'm so glad that we went there right on time. We arrived at 2:30. Started barking again. Roxy, come here. What is it? What do you want? So I'm glad that we went at the time that we went, because the event was scheduled from 1 to 5, I think. And we got there at 2:30, and a lot of the vendors were already finishing up their pastries, and the food vendors were halfway through their food. Some of the popular items were already ran out. So I'm glad that we showed up at the time that we did. So that was a good idea to go there earlier. Yeah. All right, that was all of my feedback about the events that I went to today. Good morning, it's 7:52 and I will be working out of the office today. I'm in the parking lot, I just got here. Today is going to, actually I don't like to talk about my day so much because, you know, you prepare and have a sort of idea about your day and it turns out a completely different story. That happens to me often, so I don't want to say anything. I feel like, you know, I come in and I'm like, I want to do this and this, and then it doesn't work out that way. The day is being taken away by a complete storm of its own kind. One of the biggest goals I have for today, God willing, if really the universe comes along, is to finishing up a training. Is due in 2 days. And I really actually care about this meeting. It's about the AI search engine, and I wanted to learn, you know, it's not one of those things you could just run in the background. I wanted to make notes and pay good attention to it, and that's why it has proven difficult because I don't have the time for that sorts of attention full load moments, but I hope that today I get to find the time to do that because I really care about this training and I want to learn. When I got my hair done by the hairstylist, she did such a good job with like the bangs, and she called it, what does she call the bang? It's like see-through bang, like very, very light sort of a bang, and I'm trying to recreate it ever since. I'm not as successful as how she styled it for me. I feel like, honestly, I think it's really important for the stylist to teach you how to style that haircut, so that way you could be walking out of the salon and representing their work. But if a customer, aka me, never learned to do this properly, their beautiful work is not being showcased as they intended, and it's such a waste of time, right? Don't know, I feel like this is too long now, right? Aren't they supposed to be a little shorter? Oh, the struggles. And I'm gonna be wearing headphones anyways, so the front of my hair is gonna be moving a lot, so it's all good. All right, let's go have a day in the office version today. I can't find any place around here where I can actually talk to you and eat my food. So I parked my car outside today. I thought I'd just sit in my car and eat. So we have a cafeteria in our building, but I don't really like their food. And so I've been going on the other buildings, cafeterias, and I found this one that I kind of like. So I got a side salad, and they all have specials every day, like different things, but they ran out of the specials for the day, so I just looked at their menu and I got the chicken basket. It's just chicken with fries and a little bread. I've noticed that they give so much fried food for the office workers. I wonder why. Like, they gave me 2 sauces. Like, why would you need this much sauce? Look how big this is. Is this for the salad? I usually even don't eat any sauce with anything, but I'm gonna test them and see. This might be gravy. Yeah, this is the gravy. Okay, we don't need to eat this. All right, I'm gonna be eating this in my car and relaxing. Today hasn't been that bad. I finished that training. Oh my gosh, yes, I finished that training. I'm so excited. It's done, so I can work on the other trainings. I've purchased the PMP study material. It costed me a lot of money. It was like $1,000, and I didn't want to do this for a very long time. Really didn't want to do this, but I realized that I'm at the place where I need to make the decision to get my PMP, because this job is a business analyst position, and all the experience that I've had previously as a project manager, I need to cap it, you know? So I'm trying to find a scheduling routine where I can study PMP, but you know, learning a new job and everything's going on, and then Chinese class, it's just a lot going on at the same time. So my goal is every day to knock down as much as I can with my tasks, so towards the end of the day I can work out of the PMP study materials. So today seems like it's gonna happen, crossing fingers. Just have to make sure not to eat too much food, because I can have a food coma afterwards and kind of like die out throughout the day. So we're not gonna try to do that, okay? We're gonna eat a little bit, save the rest, go back to work, finish up strong, do the training towards the end of the day, the last hour or so. I'm okay with 45 minutes, an hour of study material, and then finish up the rest on our way back home or when we get home. That's the plan for today. Good morning. We're here at a wedding venue. It's funny, we've been here before. Like, we were driving in here, we didn't remember the name of the venue. It's like a golf course in the neighborhood, and there's a nice garden and a lake nearby. And Josh and I kept looking at each other like, we've been here before, we've been here before. And for one second I thought, like, maybe the architecture or the company that creates these golf clubs sometimes uses the same format, so it might have been something similar. But as we walked into the building, everything, like all of the furniture, the rugs, everything was literally the same. And then we realized these are acorns falling down from the tree. And then I realized that, oh, this was the same. And then we met the wedding planners that work at this venue as well, and they're like, oh, hi, welcome back. So it's the same place. So we're doing the prep work right now, which is lovely. We came a little bit earlier to be prepared for that. So I have all of our details in a bag. So I'm gonna take this in. We're gonna be taking care of the dress. We're gonna take details of the shoes, jewelries, things like that. And they're not gonna see each other until the actual aisle. They're gonna have first touch, where they just gonna touch hands, like by a corner or something. But the actual first look is gonna be at the actual aisle, if that makes sense. Okay, need to get going. I'll take you along as much as I can. Hopefully it's gonna be a beautiful, easy day. Crossing fingers. These are the sample ribbons that I have in different colors based out of their wedding. You can see her colors are blue and white, so I'm going to be using this. And I have 2 ring box boxes in these two colors. We'll see which one matches to start up. Oh my gosh, I have such bad allergies to this garden around here, and I can't find my allergy medication that I thought I brought with me here. It's not in the car. I always have an emergency pack in my bag. Let's just pray that's the case and I brought it in, because otherwise I would be struggling all day. The other thing is this place is full of mosquitoes, so luckily we have a mosquito repellent. I'm gonna go inside, spray myself, buy my allergy medications. We got all the shots, get ready, everything. So we did the first touch. They're gonna see each other at the aisle, but they wanted to do first touch, and they did their vows together at the first touch. Oh, I can't talk. So let's go inside and pray. I have my allergy medication, and we can get the batteries changed. The ceremony starts at 4. It's 3:45, so gotta run. I am dying. It's 5:30. They're about to walk inside for grand entrance. We finished up the family photos and photos, but my stomach is in so much pain. I'm walking quickly to my bag, see if I can find some snacks, something to hold me until dinner.